Hello everyone, this short video is a demonstration on how to start your value 9. Every time I start an art project using new medium or new surface, I study the range of values that are possible with these materials by making a value strip. Here I'm going to be using 2B graphite Staedtler pencil on Canson pearl gray paper. I am doing a 9-point value scale in order to get a true middle tone. My number 1 is going to be the lightest, and in this case, it's going to be the value of my paper. My number 9 is the darkest value I can obtain using my 2B graphite. With a very sharp pencil, starting in the corner, I slowly and purposefully apply the graphite in parallel airplane strokes. This means I lift my pencil, then apply on the paper, and then lift again. I am not going back and forth. This may seem like a slow process, and you're right, it is. I take care of applying the graphite with very little pressure at first and making sure I cover the paper as flatly as I can. The slower you are in the beginning, the faster it will be down the road. Don't worry, practice in time will speed up your process. For this application, I hold my pencil at the tip and sort of parallel to the paper. Regularly, I rotate my pencil to keep its sharpness as long as possible. It is always a good idea to have a few pencils sharp and ready to go. We can refer to this method of applying the graphite as glazing. After that first layer, I will continue and apply a second one in another direction. Here I will speed up the process. Even if you are very careful, there will be some areas where your value will either be too light or too dark. Since I'm working on number 9 right now, I leave the darker areas because my goal is to go as dark as I can. I mainly take care of the areas that are too light by going back to them as I go and filling them in. The paper has texture that allows the graphite to grab onto it. We can think of that texture in terms of mountaintops and valleys. Your graphite in the glazing phase will hit the tops and some of the valleys, especially if your pencil is really sharp. But some valleys may not have been completely touched. That is when you have to fill in those holes or valleys. For this kind of application, I hold my pencil closer to the lead. This gives me more control, and I hold it more perpendicular to the paper for more precision. This method of applying the graphite can be referred to as the filling in. I will then continue to apply more layers in various directions, keeping my surface flat and my application methodical and purposeful. Remember, use sharp pencils, apply very little pressure, and be methodical. This way you will save time and your paper will stay in pristine condition.